Hey there YouTube, this is Mr.Lubufu and I'm here with more Fate Reforged spoilers. Today we have some official spoilers from Wizards of the Coast, and it seems like a local game store owner somewhere has opened one of the Ugin's Fate packs and has left us with some commons and uncommons. So let's go ahead and hop right in. First we have Atarka World Render. It's a 7 mana 6/4 flying with trample that whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike. Well, this is certainly a very powerful limited card. It demands an answer right away. Constructed, I don't foresee this being nearly powerful enough to fit anywhere else. 7 mana is a lot, and a 6/4 that doesn't do anything when it hits the board right away is not that good. Next, we have Humble Defector. It's a 2/1 for 2, so, bear-ish in quality. And then it's tap, draw 2 cards. Target opponent gains control of Humble Defector. Activate this ability only during your turn. That's certainly a very interesting effect. It's something new. But I am not a huge fan of this card. Yes, you get to tap to draw 2 cards. But then, your opponent will be able to do so. So you gotta be a little bit hesitant on this guy. Next we have Sultai Emissary. It's a 2 mana 1/1 that when it dies, manifests the top card of your library. I love these sort of effects. We have a 1/1 for 2, which again, in this format, which is going to be likely a format much like Concept Arc here that is overloaded with 2/2s, a 1/1 body is actually pretty bad. But being able to manifest the top card when it dies means it's a 1/1 when it dies, you get a 2/2. That's not terribly bad. It's not an insane common, but it's still playable in limited, of course. Next we have Formless Nurturing. 4 mana, manifest the top card of your library and put a +1/+1 counter. So it's a 4 mana 3/3 with possible upside. Not a fan of this card, and there's a reason why it's a sorcery speed common. Next we have Fierce Invocation. 5 mana, manifest the top card of your library and put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So it's a 5 mana 4/4, which with possible upside. Again, not a huge fan of this card. This is limited fodder. Next we have Right into Being. 3 mana sorcery. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, manifest 1, and put the other on top or bottom of your library. So you're paying 3 mana for a 2/2, but it's far more likely that it has upside, which means I kind of like this. In addition, you can put the other one on top or bottom of your library so you can filter away something you don't need. It's not distinct card advantage. I mean, it sort of is because you're paying 3 mana for a 2/2, but the possibility of it morphing into face up is much more likely. So certainly another limited only card, but it's I think slightly better than the other two. Next you have Reality Shift. It's an instant for 1 and a blue. Exile target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of his or her library. So this is a good way to either I always like these sort of versatile spells. This is kind of a bad removal spell, or it can be a good way to upgrade one of your guys. Like they're trying to kill your creature, it's gonna die anyway, so you at least get a 2/2 from it. So that's the way I like to see it. I kind of like this card. I think it can do a lot of very tricky things in this format. So I think this is a fine limited card. Definitely something worth considering come pre-release. And lastly, Shin Warbeast. It's a 6/6 for 7. When it deals combat damage to 1 or more blocking creatures, manifest the top card of your library. So basically, it's they don't want to block. They probably will, but if they block, you get a free 2/2. It's one of those tricky uncommons. I'm not sure how much a 7 mana 6/6, how slow Fate Reforged will be as a format. Maybe this is playable in sealed. Probably not in draft though. Anyway, that's it for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.